God often begins his greatest works in the smallest of places. In the summer of 2000, he sparked a vision in the hearts of David and Agnes Hubbard to unite and equip people, to feed the hungry, to love the broken, to serve as his hands and feet. They firmly believed that change happens through meaningful relationships with others and with God. Armed with only a vision and no funding, the Hubbards witnessed God's provision when a friend allowed them to use her garage on Old San Antonio Road. And so, in a humble garage, Hill Country Daily Bread Ministries was born. 3 weeks later, God provided. An 8x10 cooler was donated to outfit the small building, with limited supplies of food and other basics from generous donors. Funding for a little yellow truck gave them a clear sign to keep moving forward in faith. Outside, beneath the open sky, joyful volunteers stacked boxes, filled bags, and delivered provisions to each family. The Hubbards believed the church was the heart of the community and partnered with churches to anchor their mission in the gospel. 3 churches stepped forward to become the first mentoring partners, standing with those in need, sharing the love of Christ, and offering both spiritual and physical support. Transformation happened for both clients and volunteers as people stepped out, in faith and in friendship. God doesn't call the equipped. He equips the called.
My name is Phil Jackson. I'm the pastor at First Assembly God Church in Kerrville, Texas. I remember when this all first started, there was nothing but pickles and blue jeans. It may be kind of hard to figure out how do you share the gospel that way. But the way we see it as a pastor and as a church is that whatever tool that the Lord gives you, whatever door he opens up for you, there's an avenue for you to talk to people about hope and about how they can certainly impact a future generation. And that comes from the resources that we are able to obtain from Hill Country Daily Bread. God bless you. Thank you from the bottom of our heart.
In 2002, the ministry grew. More families came, more needs arose. And then, as if on cue, God provided. Not just space, but provision through the hands of 4 generous donors, who covered several months' rent for a larger warehouse, allowing them to expand their reach. Because of people like you, the mission deepened. The hungry were fed, the weary found rest, and God's hand guided them every step of the way. But he was not done yet. The work was just beginning. By 2005, it was obvious that God was going ahead of them. He provided yet again. Another warehouse, new food resources, willing volunteers, and passionate churches ready to join the fight against the destructive forces of poverty. They rented a second and third warehouse they thought would be big enough for the next 20 years. It was filled in 1 week. These additional resources allowed them to establish a community resource program, a no-fee food bank for local non-profits and churches. Today, half of the product distributed by Hill Country Daily Bread Ministries goes out to over 125 nonprofits who provide services to those in need. During the next few years, as they walked alongside those in need, their understanding deepened, and their support became more than just food. It became warmth for the cold, diapers for babies, Christmas toys, Easter baskets, and Bibles, giving children an opportunity to know Christ and experience his love. A clothing room was born, offering dignity to families who had gone without. Every folded shirt, every wrapped gift, a whisper of God's provision.